Hello, we are here with our project for this week. We have a Google slide that I'm going to share with all of you. And the first thing you need to do is come up to the corner and put your name, the number of the grade you're in. So if you're in 6th grade or 5th grade, you'd put a 5. And if you're in 6th grade, you'd put a 6. And you're going to put the first letter of your homeroom teacher. So if you're in 6th grade with Mrs. Lavash, you're going to put 6L. And then you can name your project. This is our line project. Down here in this slide, you're going to see a bunch of different rectangles, and I have selected these rectangles so you can't move them. It's all one big saved grid, and that's how we want to keep it. But come up here to this tool. You're on your little select here. This is how we move about the screen and select things. We're going to go over here to line, and I'm going to start here on the top. I'm on this line, this top line here, and I'm going to move down to this side line, creating a line spiral. I'm going to drag about the same distance. Now, when I do that, you can see that it creates this toolbar here: line color, line weight, line dashed, and you can use these to change your line a little bit. I'm going to make my line a little thicker. You can change the color if you want to. I'm going to stick with black for right now. You could even do dotted and dashed lines. You could even add different starts and stops to your line. But for this, I'm just going to be doing a nice straight kind of thick black line. You can do whatever you want, be creative. All right, I'm going back to line over here. So I stopped right here. So now I'm going to pick up where I left off, and I'm going to make a new line that comes to about there. Okay, gonna click and make a new line. Oh, I clicked on it. It wants to come with me. You stay there. Click on my line again so I can create a new line. I'm going to come from where I started or stopped, and I'm going to start a new line that goes up to this next part. I'm going to just keep clicking line over and over again so I don't make that same mistake I did before. So now I'm creating this spiral. So spirals go in on themselves, and for this part, this first line we made, we're going to run into it right about here. Okay, click. And we're going to keep doing this same thing. We're creating a spiral. And you see that if I don't click up here again to line to make a new line, it just wants me to drag that old line I made. And we are just going to keep creating this spiral, clicking and drawing new lines in a spiral pattern on our artwork. Now we're going to do this to every single one and try real hard to get it lined up as close on that last line that you made as possible so that it looks continuous, okay? But this is new to us, right? This is our new world of digital learning. So right now, I want to provide some digital projects for you that you can do without having any art supplies at home. And this is a choice that we have right now, okay? So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep drawing a spiral inside my box, clicking the line icon again, finding where I placed it. Oh, look, he wanted to go over there. You don't get to go over there. You come over here. Click. Okay. The nice thing about this is that we have this undo button up here, okay? That's our friend too. Boom. This is looking cool already. You can kind of see over here off in the screen a smaller version, and I kind of like the way that smaller version looks to me. It's easier for me to see. Creating our spiral. So go ahead and do this. You can change your line weights up here. You can change your line dash. You can change the color. Be creative, but we're going to fill each one of these different rectangles that I created for you with this spiral, okay? Have fun, and I hope that this tutorial helped. When you're done, go ahead and share it with me. Remember your name, your grade, the first letter of your teacher, and the name of your project.